Hey, I'm Andy, we're back with Duelyst 2 and we're gonna do the weekly challenge. So let's see what we're gonna get. Oh boy, what did I go in? Oh boy, so the opponent is Magmar with a lot of Wolf Ravens, Sarlacc, and who knows what. And we're also Magmar right here. We're just right next to each other. There is a Sunstone Templar here. That I believe it's ours. Because I don't see a red thing around it. Oh boy, there's also a Shadow Watcher. And if I attack the general, which will be tempting, it will just be a draw, it won't be a victory. And the only thing we have in our hand is a Mind Steal. Your action bar becomes a copy of your opponent's action bar, and the opponent has a full hand. So let's see what we're going to get. So let's play. Alright, maybe it's the wrong thing, but we also have another Mind Steal, so we can actually... Oh boy. So we have... Oh, it's a puzzle. So we have to figure out where to put the Frostbone Naga to get to the general, I think? But then there's also all these Greater Fortitudes. Because the Frostbone Naga deals 2 damage to nearby units in general, so... This will be interesting because we can also refresh with the Mind Steal, just do it all over again because of the Mana Forgers. So, I mean, I think the plan is to go all the way to deal 2 damage to the general with the Frostbone Naga, but let's see how we'll do it. So I want to start here. That might be the smartest way. So let's attack this Wolf Raven. Oh, that's why. Oops, let's restart. Alright, so we'll Mind Steal. So this takes no damage from... I did not realize it. It takes no damage from units with 3 or more attack. They must have added that over the course of the patches. I was not aware of that. So... Can we can play it there? Oh, it does have airdrop, that's why, because of the Sunstone Templar. Okay, so let's do that. Because we have to do that for our first move. Alright. Maybe I did it wrong. So let's restart. Because I don't know what the point is with all the Greater Fortitudes. So it deals 2 damage to nearby units. It takes no damage from units with 3 or more attack, so it's still not going to take any damage from the Frostbone Naga. But then I still don't understand what the Greater Fortitude is. Well, I thought this was going to be interesting. Like, I thought this one would be easy, but apparently not. So... Maybe if we do what if we do Greater Fortitudes cleared out, and then what will happen to the Mind Steal? Well, what will happen? Just to test it out. Oh no, the entire thing gets replaced. Okay, so yeah, it just becomes a copy. So like, if we do Frostbone Naga here, it's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna pump up the Shadow Watcher. I'm not sure what else to do other than just... Oh no, our general's stunned, so we can't attack, so there goes that, to force out a draw. But why would we need Greater Fortitudes? There must be something that I'm just missing. So we have all these Wolf Ravens, takes no damage from units with 3 or more attack. We have unlimited Mind Steal hand, so to say. And then we have 4 Greater Fortitudes and the Frostbone Naga. Huh. And every time we put it here, it's not going to work because the Sarlaccs are going to die and they're going to spawn in the same places. And the Wolf Ravens won't take damage because of their ability. Interesting. So your minions cost 1 less to play. And we can't attack our own minions. If only there was some way to just fling. So why is there a Sojourner? How is there a Sojourner being played though? And we can't move any of our... I mean, we can attack, but it's still not going to take any damage. So I'm confused of what to do here. Like I'm just trying to go through all the variations in my head and it's just not... Let's see. I guess there's also the Shadow Watcher. I'm not sure that's gonna help. Like if there's a way to dispel stuff, then by all means, please. But everything has Perseverance times 10. Greater Fortitude is not gonna help. So I don't know. I mean, will it still? Because it's not gonna take damage, yeah. And that got exhausted. So I'm not quite sure. Like maybe if something dies. Oh, there's so many Sarlaccs. You just try. What is there to try though? I'm not quite sure what Greater Fortitude has to do with. So maybe if we Greater Fortitude this, Greater Fortitude that. Greater Fortitude this, Greater Fortitude that. So that's still going to... They're going to survive that. But then if we do a Mind Steal again... this is still going to resummon. And it's still going to resummon on this same spot, so... Huh. This is interesting. Like, I'm pretty sure the solution is right in front of me. It's definitely right in front of me. I'm just not seeing it. So we do that. If we kill the... Like, there has to be a trick with the Greater Fortitudes, right? So let's see, if we do it like this, these will spawn in before the Naga has a chance to die. So maybe that has to do something about it. I'm pretty sure we can't attack because they're stunned. These can't attack because of the Wolf Raven's ability. So we have to just deal with them, like the Greater Fortitude. Maybe something happens with four of them. We'll do a Frostbone Naga. Wait, what? What happened? Oh, I think I get it now. Oh, I think I get it. That's actually pretty smart. So, I think, like the Sarlacc says, Dying Wish summon a copy of this on a random space, but if there's no space to summon it on, because I believe this triggers before the space gets cleared. It's like learning the stack or something like that in magic terms, but since this doesn't, since the space doesn't get cleared before this ability activates, then there's nowhere to resummon. Interesting. So I think I get it. So what we have to do is we have to pump up one of the Sarlaccs with more health than what the Frostbone Naga can do. So we'll just do this twice, and then we'll do Frostbone Naga here. This gets, so I don't think it can summon on the same space. That's why the Sarlacc disappears, right? But then things get tricky when there's more involved, right? So now it's basically RNG, I think, because we can replay our hand infinite amount of times because of the amount of foragers. So let's see what happens if we just do it normally. So I want to say we have to do it. We have to do it to these two now, because otherwise they're just going to summon all in the same spot, or there's a very low chance there's going to be one spawn to the left. So we're going to do that. These two are going to survive. This is going to respawn. This dies. So yeah, this is a very slow process. So I think I have the strategy. It's just going to take a while. Let's restart it. So it's going to be more straightforward, and I won't mess up. So, there's going to be a lot. The Shadow Watcher is going to be annoying to deal with. But anyways, this is the solution. We have to pump up this Sarlacc down here, so it has more health than the Frostbow Naga. Let's just pump it up all the way. Because we can play it infinite amount of times because of the Mind Steal's free. Let's play the Frostbow Naga here. Right, so then we get another space. So let's do the Mind Steal. We'll get our hand again, like so, and we will rinse and repeat, except we will buff up this Sarlacc as well. Might as well buff up the Sarlacc, why not? And we'll play the Frostbow Naga here. This kills this Sarlacc, which then is forced to spawn on the other side because the Sarlacc apparently can't spawn on the same spot it died from. So, not sure why. I guess it's how it's coded. It has to spawn on a random space that isn't where it died from. So, alright, so we have to just do this slowly but surely. We'll just buff this up even more. So that's like so. We'll do a Frostbow Naga here. This one dies. It's going to go over to the left. And then we'll just buff this up as well because our hand's going to get replaced. Mind Steal again. I mean, this was pretty tricky, not gonna lie, but let's do. Oh, we have to buff up this one as well. Alright. We only have to buff it up 2 times now, so let's do that. This is going to get spawned over here, and the Wolf Ravens aren't taking damage because it says this takes no damage from units with 3 or more attack, and the Frostbow Naga has 3 attack. So what we're going to do is do another Mind Steal. Very repetitive, but this I really like this challenge. For like, I don't know, just seeing this whole mess, it just seems, yeah, it's just one of my favorite challenges so far. So we'll do a Frostbow Naga here. This dies, he's gonna get spawned over here. So then now we can just Mind Steal again, but let's actually buff up this Sarlacc just in case. I mean, we might as well do it now rather than later, right? So it's just a slow path going to this bottom right corner. And oh yeah, we have to buff up this Sarlacc as well. Totally forgot. We'll do it like this. This dies, gets spawned at the top. Alright. So let's buff up this one as well. Let's do another Mind Steal. It's gonna take some time getting to the Shadow Watcher because we have to ping it by 2 every time. But I mean, it is what it is. So we'll just do Frostbow Naga here. This Sarlacc here gets spawned up to the top. Alright, so we have... Let's buff up this one a little bit. Let's do a Mind Steal. So then only this one dies. The goal is to make sure only one Sarlacc dies per Mind Steal. Otherwise, you run the risk of just having everything stay the same, I believe. So we're just gonna do this here. This one dies, spawns right there. So let's buff up these 2 in the back so that only this Sarlacc dies. We'll do another Mind Steal. Alright. And do a Frostbow Naga down here, which kills this one. Alright, so then we had to buff up this one as well. So then we'll do another Mind Steal. And then what we'll do now is the same thing. We'll do a Frostbow Naga here to kill this Sarlacc, and it'll spawn in the back behind us. And now we have to just Mind Steal. I think that's how it works. Because oh, this is gonna take so long because Death Watch gives it +1/+1. This does 2 damage, so it's a net overall damage of 1. So we have to do this 20 times. So we'll do this once. This is gonna die. This is gonna get +1/+1. We'll do it again for 19 more iterations of Mind Steal. So here's what it is. This is similar to one of the challenges where it was like you had an infinite amount of stuff that you can damage with Songhai. I forget the specifics, but it was one of the challenges, the solo challenges, not a weekly challenge. Alright, let's just keep doing this over and over and over for 17 more times, and then once the Shadow Watcher is gone, we can actually play the Frostbow Naga and do damage to the enemy general. So that is the solution. It's not a quick solution, but it's the solution that I came up with. I don't know if there is another way you can go. Oh, there is another way you can go. Okay. So I took this route going off the top and then going straight down. It seems like there is another path that you can go. You can go start from the open space and then go down here and then do like a little zigzag this way. I don't know which way is cheaper or which way is faster, but I'm pretty sure if you do it the right way where you heal or where you buff up all the Sarlaccs besides the one you're trying to kill, then it's still going to go to the same place. So yeah, it is what it is. Alright, we're at 13 now. 13 more iterations to go. I know that there's probably a faster way if you just skip the animations, but it is what it is. Well, I like keeping the animations on. It doesn't help in this situation, but it is what it is, like I said. So alright, 12 more, but this is basically the solution. You just do this over and over and over until the Shadow Watcher dies, and then once the Shadow Watcher dies, it leaves the open space, and then you'll just do the last remaining Frostbow Naga by the enemy general. So that is the solution. It's just getting there will take some time, and I could fast forward this, but kind of want to see how it is in real time with the animations on. So it is what it is. So yeah, that is how you solve it. I'm going to keep this here until I actually finish this, just to show you that is the solution, albeit a very long one. Because I don't think there's a faster way in terms of getting rid of the Shadow Watcher, because every 2 damage it's still going to heal for 1 because of how it is. You can't dispel it. If you can dispel it, then it can get rid of it in 1, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, this is a solution. Pretty interesting challenge. Like I said, one of my favorites. Yeah, I just like challenges like this. It's not, I mean, it is a thinker, but I feel like it's not overly complicated in a sense. Like you pretty much know what to do off turn 1. Is just getting it. But I mean, there were some challenges that I didn't like. There's some that were a little bit too easy, but I mean, you can't have it all. You can't have every challenge be thinkers. You just have to find the right balance between hard, easy, medium, and all that stuff. So yeah, pretty interesting challenge. I don't think I've ever seen a situation where this will happen. I don't think there will be a situation where this could happen, without intentionally doing this, but here we are. So yeah, even we have a Sunstone Templar, which I believe it's Linar only too, and we have 2 Magmars on here. Yep, this is the solution. A little bit of thinking, on the first go, but given that you're only given the only thing that you could do was do a Mind Steal and then see what your options are from there, and then the fact that you only had 1 minion that you can play in 1 spot, it really lowers the variability, I guess, if that's the right term. Oh, it died finally. So it's not 20 like I said, but 19 because it doesn't get the last Death Watch charge. So here we are. We're going to get rid of the enemy channel like this. So that was the weekly challenge. Pretty awesome, but that is just my opinion on it. I know there are some that might hate this type of one because it's just doing the repetitive thing over and over and over for the sake of it, but I really like it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a nice day.